What's up, everybody? It's your boy Emceemur here, and welcome back to another fantabulous product review. Today, I have the privilege to bring before you a review on none other than the newly released R-Type Final 2 for the PlayStation 4. Also available on Nintendo Switch and Xbox One. This fantastic review game coming to us, of course, by way of our friends at NIS America. And I want to thank NIS America for the opportunity to take a look at this game, as I am an R-Typer from way back when. And this is one that I kind of just had to have on my radar, okay? No matter how many panic attacks are induced for me playing shooter games, eventually I've just got to suck it up, get my nerves made back into steel again, and dive right back into these things. This is one of those sequels we didn't know we needed. Here it is. It's really bringing a lot to the table, and I gotta tell you, most importantly, we got to talk about where you can still secure a copy of this game if you have not already done so, because stock is going quickly. And there's reasons for that, and we're going to get into those reasons right now. Again, we're going to take a look at this fantastic game. Let's do it! At a glance, R-Type definitely looks this gen, with retina-cutting Unreal Engine graphics and eardrum-punching sounds and BGMs. Like I said, I'm an R-Typer from way back. So way back, in fact, that after R-Typing through the 8-bit era and the 16-bit era, you know, when that hit home, I missed later generation installments in this franchise, including but not limited to R-Type Final, which launched on the PlayStation 2 in 2003. Had I ever seen it, I probably would have grabbed it on name alone, but I never did. Fast forward to today, and we're getting this direct sequel in R-Type Final 2. A sequel some of us may not have known we needed, and for many, a call to revisit a franchise we might not have indulged in for quite some time. And this isn't the only franchise getting this kind of treatment this year, but more on that in a future video, I promise. We got a lot to talk about with R-Type Final 2 right now. Now, at the heart of every game's true worth is its replay value, and this shooter implements multiple contributors to this with the availability of a ton of different ships, as well as the ability to customize them. The original R-Type Final had a similar system. The hallmark of any good retro game was the existence of an in-game shop to round out the experience, and you have that here, with in-game money earned to buy additional customization options. Research is done and resources are spent to unlock additional ship options, and it's readily evident that you're gonna have to do a lot more than play the game through a couple times to 100% this thing. Lots going on here. The difficulty levels in this game take on the old easy is the new normal construct, if you will. I learned that real quick getting romped in boss fights on normal mode, and this isn't exactly a bullet hell game either, but it's a long way from heaven. The 3D environments that turn mid-scroll and the vibrance of the explosions and the gunfire keep your eyeballs working overtime. The easy mode, called Kids Mode, in a successful attempt to emasculate me as a shooter player, is still challenging in the boss fights. The bosses are as dangerous as they are creative. And I was even tempted to go through this on the even easier practice mode, just to get a better feel for the patterns and stage layouts. Come to find out, that was actually a pretty good fit for me. I mean, there aren't any less enemies this way, but they do take less damage to kill, and that's giving me the opportunity to get to know the different ships and their variations. You'll also get more continues, and believe me, at first, you're gonna need them. You've got access to the Bido Lab from the main menu, which provides gathered research intel on enemies you've encountered and defeated, along with wicked shots of these things in action. This is just really cool to go look through. You'll have to remind yourself to break from the action to go do things like this. Go trick out your fighter. They rise in rank the more you do, and in this section, you can change into custom helmets and uniforms you've purchased, change your stance and the displayed ship of choice, along with your selected paint and cockpit color options. There's a high score mode where you can select a given level and difficulty and just grind on it. You still earn money and resources for play on this mode, which is obviously added incentive. Now, an online leaderboard would have been a great addition here, but as far as I can tell, this game has no online components. Maybe something to think about for R-Type Final 3? I don't know. But, you know, all in all, this is a cool game. R-Type Final 2 retails for $49.99 and appears to be selling great, so you might want to get on that if you like what you see so far. It's definitely a contender for the most robust shooter I've ever played, and fans of the genre definitely should not miss out on it. I gotta tell you, there's just nothing not to like there. There's nothing the game does wrong. It's R-Type through and through. Every last thread of its being. It's R-Type, and it's R-Type on this current gen level. It's doing everything it's ever done, plus so much. And again, not having played the original iteration of R-Type Final, I really had no idea how much depth I was in store for here, while still maintaining such classic bones. I mean, just what an amazing product, what a treat for the eyes, and man, that's just really something else. So, you know, talking about where to get this thing, I noticed that Amazon is already sold out, so that's like, whoa. I mean, usually, this soon after launch, you can still get games, but yeah, it's drying up. There's still some stock with Best Buy, and I noticed stock on Walmart.com. So if you haven't picked up a copy of this yet, I guess what I'm trying to say is have some sense of urgency there, because it looks like it's going fast. Not that it's not available digitally too, but man, there's something about a physical copy of an R-Type game on your shelf. And you know, if you know and love R-Type, I don't have to tell you that. You don't need me to tell you that. But I hope you enjoyed getting a look at this game if you had not already gotten a look at it, or if you were on the fence about buying it, maybe you're a little bit more sure now than you were. I don't know, but I know that I am sure that I really like what I saw here today. This is a fantastic product, and as I hinted at earlier, this isn't the only great franchise getting this kind of love and treatment this year, and I hope it won't be, you know, I hope this is something we continue to see more of as time progresses. We don't necessarily need reboots and remasters and remakes. We just need to keep great things going, right? Once again, I want to thank our friends at NIS America for giving us an opportunity to take a look at this fantastic piece of software. Again, absolutely loved what I saw. There's so much more coming your way right here on the show this year from this fantabulous publisher. And if you keep up with these guys, then you probably know what I'm talking about, but there is more coming. Fantabulous stuff, great stuff. It's coming soon, and you know that I'm going to keep my finger right on the pulse of every last bit of that action as we bring it to you. So much great stuff. Hope that you liked this video. Hope that you liked the game. Hope that you're going to go out and get the game. Hope you're going to drop a like on this video. Most importantly, if you have not already done so, I hope you're going to subscribe to the Emceemur Show and be a part of our nation, because rising up all the fantastic things we do right here on the show, you need to be a part of it. Make sure that you smash that notification bell. You're always the first to know when new content goes live. Content like this review right here. Again, there's going to be more games to review this year. There's just so much coming our way from NIS America. There always is every year. And some of it's stuff that we know is coming, and some of it still we're completely blindsided with. But I can tell you one thing it all has in common. We're always amazed with it, right? Fantastic stuff. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Emceemur signing off for this fantabulous review, and I will see each and every one of you again next time.